Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to start off by saying I am so blessed and grateful beyond imagination to have the kind of family that I do. My mother, my brother, my sister, even my father, who's no longer with us, incredible people, like, like unbelievable human beings. Each and every one of them extremely, and I say this despite it sounding biased, I'm not. Extremely gifted individuals, and I'm part of it. It's amazing. Special shout out to my sister. She is nothing short of phenomenal. That's the only way. Look at the dictionary, the word, scroll down, MNOP, phenomenal. Yeah, you see my sister's face like this. So I love them. They're the most people, incredible people I know. So, I want to talk today about Rhode, Hailey Bieber's skincare brand. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I was at a friend of mine's house recently, and she was just talking about the things that she was doing, what she was expecting, etc., etc. And she was like, "Ah, I have my package from Rhode should be coming soon." And I was thinking, "Wow," actually surprised me. It surprised me because this friend of mine I'm talking about is someone who over the last, I would say, 4 to 6 months, maybe slightly more, I have grown closer to because of the similarity in upbringing, the kind of schools she went to, her exposure, her taste, all of those things I mentioned are parts of her that I respect a lot, and I see a lot of similarities in. And now I found this especially interesting because prior to her making this statement, I always just saw Rhode as another one of those viral skincare brands that aesthetically looks good and all the girls love it because you can have a phone case, you can stick your lip balm on it. I thought, okay, that's it. There's nothing else to it. Prior to that, of course, I did have a lot of respect for what she did. I really like her for the fact that her company, which was founded in 2022, and by 2025, middle of the year, it was sold to ELF for $1 billion. 3 years. $800 million in cash and stocks, 200 million performance payout in the future, total valuation 1 billion. How much did she walk away with from that amount? Honestly, even if all she took away was 20 million from that amount, that's like in cash, that's a phenomenal amount of money, money that you could never spend. And that really impressed me. It impressed me because it showed that if you have the right marketing, the right aesthetics, playing with scarcity, playing with how you make viral products, connecting them to what people will be able to utilize. I mean, think about it. How genius that was to have a phone case that had space for the lip balm so that every photo and every selfie and everything that was taken would have this. It's like free advertising. You know how much advertising dollars that was just for the price of a phone case and the lip balm? Incredible. Of course, it went viral. It did very well. It made millions and millions. She eventually went into Sephora. I think opening day they did $10 million opening day. So I was impressed. But what has impressed me the most out of everything is I'm here as a separate entity to all of this because one, I'm a man. I will never use 90% of those products. Maybe I might have a better half who will use those things at some point. But yet, I am aware of this brand and now it's in my head. So if there is a mention or someone thinks about something and asks me, what do you think? What should I do? Of course, I'm going to say Rhode. And I think that is so powerful. What's so powerful is she was able to create a product that went beyond virality. she found a way using the aesthetics, the minimal branding, the name, the way she sold it, where she sold it, the quality of the products, because my friend even mentioned that she actually makes good quality products. Now, again, I'm not a woman, I don't use these things, so I'm not going to talk from the perspective of me having used them myself. This is just what I've heard someone who I trust, someone who I respect, someone whose taste is very similar to mine due to the backgrounds that we've had, the way we've grown up, the exposure that our parents have offered us. And I found it so incredible and interesting that despite it being so far removed from me, through her brand, Haley was able to reach me even though I'm not even this target audience. Now that is what I call connectivity. That is how you make things relevant. So again, it goes down to all I've been saying is that if you want to do something today, you have to find a way to make it relevant. You have to find a way to reach the people that you want to reach. But also knowing that when you reach those people, it also matters how it translates, how it becomes pollinated to other people around. Because here I am, I'm not a road user, but now I rep road, you know what I mean? Like I'm making a whole video about it. So I think it's something that is worth paying attention to. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you use road? Do you use other brands? What's the quality like? Do you believe that the aesthetics and the minimalism and the scarcity and all that stuff that she used, the viral marketing, was it backed up by a good quality product? If you do agree with that, please let me know. Like, right, make a comment, because I'm genuinely curious to know whether those things translate properly. For me, from the outside looking in, it looks like it does, based on the recommendation and the reference that I've heard from my friend, who to me is a solid and reputable reference. It does. So it just goes to show you got to make things relevant. You have to find a way to connect to people, whatever it is that you're selling, whatever it is that you're doing, you have to find a way to connect to people. And like I've said before, if you don't know how to do this, find someone who does and pay them for it. You know what I mean? Like hire someone who understands the market, who understands the zeitgeist, who understands your target audience and how to reach them. It's easy. People like this all over the place. I'm one of those people. I get it. I just do. And I get it not because it fell from nowhere. It's because it's the life I have lived. I have been exposed to this by the hard work of my parents to go to really good schools, be around at the top percentage of people. My father's hard work, not mine. My parents' hard work, rather. I can't exclude my mother, not mine. But this was what they felt was important to give us, an education that will expose us to the things that we will normally not be exposed to. And as a result of it, my eyes, my ears, and my mind, and the gift from God, I understand these things. And so when I meet someone else who I feel understands this stuff and they recommend a brand to me, I pay attention. Rhoda did her job. She did her job. Anyways, quick one today. Just wanted to talk about this. As usual, I don't make the rules, but I make sure I enforce them. Please share your thoughts in your comments about what you think of a road. Are the products good? Do you use them? Do you not use them? Does the marketing correlate to a good product? I'm genuinely curious to know. As usual, peace and love. Thank you.